Okay, we're live. Hey guys, welcome to the series. So, as you can see from the title, I I'm not going to be doing the the event quest. Instead, we're going to be doing some Archon quest. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's start. I said go to training area. Where is the training area? Oh, it's where the Veil Thunder is. Also has some.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
I thought that
Think
was
of it
a
as a
puzzle.
catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined.
And what are you doing creating such a thing? Catalyst. So, could that be a clue that Yae Miko is actually a catalyst user?
It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Complete the anti-Raiden Shogun training. Oh, I missed the Raiden in my title. Oh, wait. What? There were two options. Wait. Ow! No! Oh. Ow!
The
Challenge.
mortal plane.
Failed.
Bleeding.
And I died too. Wait, let me just. Oh, it's too bothersome to go back. Dang it. Activate the final
Clear
challenge.
skies can do nothing to hide
This
the
ought to be
brilliance
very
of
much more
lightning.
difficult.
Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
What am I supposed to do though? Oh!
Insolent.
What?
Absurd. The thunder.
Oh!
Get out of my way!
A died again. Oh. What the heck are we doing? We have Dongui with us.
Stabilize!
Ah. The problem is getting stunned. So yeah, we
Solidify!
Ow! Oh, what? Oh, that was, oh, I need to use Bennett on that last one. Oh, what? What? So I wasn't supposed to hit it? Wait, what am I supposed to...
Stabilize!
Avoid being hit by the finishing move.
Nothing to fear!
Oh, I'm making mistakes over and over again. Where am I supposed to... What? What am I supposed to do? Let me see.
Stabilize!
Avoid being hit by the finishing move. It's the finishing move. Yeah, I'm having problem with.
Solidify!
Adventure time!
Oh, there. It's not... What am I supposed to do with this? Can you give me a tip, please?
Hmm? What's stopping you? Not still traumatized from your last encounter, are you?
No, but I don't know exactly what to do. Wait, how am I supposed to...
Stabilize! Gather!
What am
Let's light it up!
Oh! Wait, how am I supposed to avoid that?
Solidify!
Wait, let me check it out. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to avoid that? The problem is always when the final one.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Okay, I just looked it up. And, well, it's not like I was doing wrong.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Okay, let me try again.
Solidify!
Oh. Oh, finally. But I wonder what's up with that. Can I do the final one? Well, let's talk to Yae Miko first.
What a workout!
It was a little
So
challenging.
how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
Very persuaded indeed.
In your dreams.
Ouch, that's so harsh.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
The Raiden Shogun's the wishful thinker. She has taken a very one-sided view.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko. You sound like a really great friend.
On a first-name basis now, Paimon.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
Oh.
There's a part 2?
I think this is a difficult challenge. What? Ow! So that's what it was. Oh.
Get out of my way!
Did that hit me too?
We're finally done. How did we do?
Very terrible. I'm safe for myself.
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
No. No, we
How
can't.
do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
It's not like you did anything, Paimon, so why are you the one who's offended?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
To be honest,
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself... Considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary.
yeah, kind of takes some bravery to stand up to the Raiden Shogun, you know.
It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
So what is the plan?
Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.
Alright, can we still activate this? Aww. No? Fine, whatever. But that was very hard though. Oh. I know we teleported on the waypoint, but
Okay,
like
we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time.
so there really is no plan?
Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
Isn't it making a plan?
You must understand the situation you are facing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity.
The Balladeer confirmed this.
Yes. This is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Yeah, and they're the ones who have been supplying the Balladeer with the what do you call that? That stone?
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
The Tenryou Commission is working for the Battalion.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
How are we going to do that?
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean, inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission.
So we're going to pay them more money than the Fatui? Is that it?
If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Convince her. Tenryou Commission. Wait. Kanjo Commission. Wait, which one is Sarah with? Is it the Tenryou or the Kanjo? I think she's talking about Sarah, though.
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today.
Right, it's Sarah.
She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize him!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine.
I like that sound.
Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Guji Yae, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Certainly, for sure, one of them would tell on us, would tattle.
Guji Yae, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
But aren't we supposed to provide proof on that?
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day.
Not that doesn't apparently apply to everyone, you know.
Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki.
So she's actually adopted.
He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, he will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujusara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
We have to go and fetch it, of course.
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not expected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
Awaken the professional? Wait, what? Where are we? I think this had to be that raccoon, right? That statue. Oh! Oh no, it's actually Sayu.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before. Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Oh, wow! A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato.
Oh! It's Ayaka's, so her boss is Ayaka's, brother. Wow, I wonder if Ayaka knows about this.
Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban.
So we have to go and look for Ayaka. Is that it?
However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
Oh. Lazy member.
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
What exactly is the evidence? I have no idea what I'm looking for.
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information.
Are we looking for some kind of book? What you call those? Those record books?
For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the 3 commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
The Yashiro Commission.
Now you're following me.
I still don't know.
The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Is that the time in game? Okay. So let's go.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
Oh, just a minute though. I think I forgot to claim. There we go. Oh.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss?
Is it just me or does he sound a little bit jittery?
I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
Of the current situation.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
No news has been getting about how the war is doing to the Shogun?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
And, well, it seems that they do know about the secret, can I call it a secret army of Ayato?
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
I hope you guys are not thinking of using me as bait, though. We've done this before. A distraction, you say.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
Oh! Oh!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again.
A free man again. You know what, guys? I heard, or I read somewhere, that Toma is actually from Mondstadt. That's why the free man again. Yeah, I just read that somewhere.
It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
It's not been quite that long.
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
That's what you want to do.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free.
It's not just only Toma will be free. We'll be out. We'll be free too.
This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
I knew he would suggest that.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yae Miko.
Oh well, it's that.
Much more interesting in the past.
Hanamizaka. There she is.
Yae Miko, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Looks like he'll be seeing the result of your work anyway.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
Famous last words.
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yae Miko. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Wait till midnight.
The new book from Yae Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Where is that? Oh, it's so far away. Oh no, we can't go.
Surely it'd be more interesting.
No.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me.
Oh, don't worry, Sayu, we will. And I'm pretty certain you won't get caught.
Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
How are we supposed to do that? No, wait. Let's go to the most... right on the spot where we're supposed to set it up. Oh! I didn't actually have to climb that.
Firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Stop!
Oh.
I have orders to search for a wanted.
Yikes!
Hide quick. Ah! Got caught in the instant.
What kind of firework is this?
Oh no.
By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Okay. Go. Oh. Didn't spot me, did he?
What kind of tea is this? I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
Oh no. Oh, I found the... Strangely enough, I found a
Is
treasure
this
chest.
an answer from this world?
Great, let's go.
Tea is this?
That was surprising. Fantabulous fiesta. Set up fireworks to distract the guards. Fantabulous firework fiesta.
Books were more interesting in the past.
Well, how did it go?
Lit the firework and ran away.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
Hopefully she doesn't get caught. Oh, poor Sayu.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui.
There we go.
It seems that Gujiyae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiyae. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiyae. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yae Miko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're not going to let us know what. Anyways, time to head back to Narukami Shrine. Wait, why is there no... Let's head back.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sango no Miya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
I also have a confidential letter.
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ah! unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujosara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway.
If we follow her, we might meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Correct. Yes.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need.
But does it need to be in front of the statue? I mean, wasn't her consciousness supposed to be in the sword?
Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
Oh, it's a charm.
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
That's right. That's what they call it, the omamori. It's a charm. You're supposed to write what you're wishing for, though, on it, I think.
If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye.
It's as if things will be as easy as that.
Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
What? Is that some kind of foreshadowing?
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler.
Fox Lady. Oh. Well, she did say that her true form was a fox, right?
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Okay, let's go. Where is it? Here it is. What's written on it? Oh, I think, yeah, I think these are the same characters that we saw in our last, world quest, the one with the treasure. Serai Island treasure? Why is that written here? And I'm dying to also know what it means. Can we just go now? Sure. There we go.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear. We're ready for this. We've been ready ourselves for this.
Good.
Hopefully nothing goes, everything goes without a hitch.
Master's orders. Halt.
You don't tell me to halt. Right, let's go with our main...
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
I must withdraw.
Flash! No turning back! Quiver! Impossible! Flash!
Who goes there?
Lord
Soldiers,
Shogun!
quick!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
I must withdraw.
Get them!
Shine down!
I'm going in!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered!
Brace yourself. Don't hold back.
Storm the front!
Shine down!
Evil conquering. Here. Here.
I dare you! Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Stabilize.
There is no escape!
A word, opponent.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Get them!
Illusion shattered!
Everybody stand back! No turning back!
Don't hold back.
We'll have order.
Torn to oblivion!
Who goes there? Soldiers! This is order.
There is no escape!
Disappear. Allow me. Strike first. Train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master, I...
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryou Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld.
All because of money, right? Greedy, knows no bounds. No, like, greed is like a bottomless sea.
For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who will tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time.
But at the cost of your loyalty to your own nation?
It appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation.
I think this guy's his age has already gotten to his head, I think.
After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
He's just overconfident in her power.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
Yeah, that's also like a form of corrosion.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that, as would the former head of our clan.
Then why don't you go to the Shogun and admit your crimes? Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
There is no point trying to argue with him.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora!
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
So it was really her.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
No, Sarah!
Stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now?
Oh no. Come back, Sarah!
You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
Okay, so where exactly is Tenshukaku? Say that to my face, you...
As long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi,
very, very... This guy needs a doctor. Where is Baizo? Is that Baizo or Beijo? Well. Oh, probably Sarah. There's no way she could have handled all of this on her own, right? No?
Oh no!
What? He was saying something. Adam, Kujo, Sarah, something? She what? So she really was the one?
What's going on?
Wow, you guys totally got wasted by Sarah.
What's going on?
Wait. Oh, so I wasn't actually going to speak to this guy. I'm so nervous about this. Did we do the anti-Raiden Shogun training right? Talk to Signora? Why would I want to talk to Signora?
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
You're the one who's uncivilized.
If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
Oh.
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You're secretly distributing delusion.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For all who have been harmed by delusion.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity.
She even sounds like she's mocking it.
Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
For Benty's gnosis and for the people of Liyue, you imperil. Yeah, we're mostly going to be angry for Benty's gnosis.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Ancient history. It wasn't that long ago, no.
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world.
Then why did they make their own people carry delusions and make them waste their lives?
These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
Some grand ambition, that is.
You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, Remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Surprisingly enough, that's the first time you have either ever said anything in the, you know.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Of course, and you better remember your words too.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you, till death do us part!
That's quite very very
lesson
creepy.
on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Stabilize!
Into the frozen void! Detestable!
Solidify!
Everybody stand back!
Evil conquering!
Worthless! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Wait, where is... Ah.
Shut it! The pale flame smolders!
Solidify!
Illusion shattered!
Oh, my poor Shao. I think I was doing this wrong.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
I will have order!
Prepare to die! Useless! Boring!
There is no escape!
Not every wound will heal!
You shall perish!
Dance, my pretties!
Where are you?
Shine down!
Where is she?
Adventure time! Only a witch! Not even ashes will remain! We go! Not every wound will heal! Lament! Tear! Immolation! A cherished agony! Do you feel it? Yeah! Illusion shattered! Teamwork is true! Yeah! Not every wound will heal!
This is order.
Yeah!
Solidify!
Shine down! Inazuma Shanti down! Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal! Stand back! Disappear! Worthless! Worthless! All must worthless! Burn!
Order guide you.
What?
Useless!
Solidify!
Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal!
Got it.
So strong! But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Oh, that was so... right.
The Raiden-Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right?
What's up with this, though?
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden-Shogun's almightiness.
What's going on?
One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh?
What's
Traveler,
wrong?
you got a headache?
What's going on?
Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
But what's up with this color saturation though?
Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yae Miko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
I wonder what's going on too.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Guards seem nervous. They're mostly unconscious though.
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Is this voice of her here different from that puppet outside?
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
But the Vision Hunt decrees, it comes at a great cost to the people of
Individual
Inazuma.
ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away.
But a lot of those Allogenes apparently lost their lives because their visions are being taken away. They fight back.
Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of euthymia. It is created by your consciousness.
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to defeat you. I'm here to demolish. Oh, here we go.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Ah, here we go.
Your arrival has brought a deafening static. Shattered! Strike dead! Useless!
Stabilize!
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Oh. Ah! I didn't see that.
Boring!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Shine down! Strike dead!
Gather!
Inferior. Inferior.
Useless!
Why are you still climbing there, though?
Strike dead!
Stabilize!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is order!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Evasion is futile.
Gather!
There is no escape!
Lament! Here! Here!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Worthless! Gather!
Torn to oblivion!
What the hell? Oh.
Strike dead! Illusion shattered!
That was a very fun to do one.
Solidified!
Strike dead!
Stabilize!
Adventure!
Inferior! Instabilities will be removed.
The vision not disappoints, but awaits turnaround. Keep on resisting.
Why do they never miss?
Prepared it!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Excellent. Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Gather!
Everybody stand back!
I will have order!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Off we go! There is no escape!
Evil conquering!
Your verdict is decided.
Worthless!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Gather!
Inazuma shines eternal!
This
I know it's not
order.
going to work.
I'm going in!
Order guide you. Disappear! Worthless! Here!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Here!
Thunder!
Solidified!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
This is order! Lament! Worthless!
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are
Yes.
nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
You're saying such very ominous words.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze.
Oh.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
By being a what'd you call it? Hikikomori?
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
for me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity.
Is that boasting?
So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
So I guess Inazuma will still remain having those lightning strikes. So still no ice breathing to Inazuma.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway?
Wait, did we just that Kazuha's friend Masterless Vision, didn't it just sparkle Electro before that cutscene? What that means. Is that a foreshadowing again?
Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know.
So even you can't enter it. Really, Neely.
So, maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
I pretty much doubt it.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Oh, wait, just a minute. Oh, so the moment he touched the omnipresent statue, those attached to him, I guess. Oh, is that it? Okay. Anyways, we got a new constellation. Abundance amulets generated by lightning blade. Is increased 100%. That would have been nice if only the
Let me try again.
wait, if only the cooldown isn't so long. Yeah, 13.5.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you
Oh, there she is.
Narukami, please. See that he's protection of the Electro Archon.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
Weren't you the one asking for us to be here?
You literally told us to come meet you here.
Go tell her, Paimon.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
He's probably been talking to A.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
I don't know
Defeating
what
Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
I'm pretty certain the Fatui are going to get after my butt now.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis?
What, you know about it?
As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece.
How would you know something like that?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
What? Oh no!
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
Oh, so that's it. That's what she did.
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora.
Really?
I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
But why was the Gnosis in your hand? Right? Yeah, why?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it.
What? Couldn't she have taken it with her in her plane of Yutania?
As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia.
Oh, so that's why.
Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
How can you be so happy like that?
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
You guys sure have that kind of confidence in yourselves. No wonder we haven't seen the Balladeer since. Never knew I could fetch such a high price. Right, and Gnosis.
Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
Oh, okay. The Shogun puppet.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Him.
Not the Fatui.
The Fatui always take curiosity in everything. Oh, speaking of which, could it be possible that male puppet is the one they based on Catherine? I know that Catherine was a production of Nesnaya, you know. And, you know, one other thing, I think they're also using Catherine to gather intellect all over Teyvat. I mean, Catherine is the one who's in charge, reception of the Adventurers Guild, and who more can have information than the adventurers themselves?
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
Surely.
The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
Oh, it's Scaramouche.
What a crazy story!
Oh, so now he has become a real god.
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
About the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
No, wait. Wasn't it Ganyu who said that 5 of the 7 have died, and and only Venti and Zhongli remained.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Oh, this is like those also twin thunder gods from the folktale of in Japan.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto.
Beelzebul is A. The Baal was
As far as the
Makoto.
world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth.
Yeah, it would have caused internal conflict. And considering what happened to the Tenryou Commission.
In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Until Makoto died, I guess.
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Several hundred years ago. Kanria. Oh, Kanria.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
So she was there. Well, we did saw that cute ruined place.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
But I thought you were... What did she call herself? A servant of the Electro Archon?
Wow.
About my...
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe.
Well, certainly for sure. Pretty much doubt that god was an Archon. You know, the unknown god. Not an Archon, I'm sure of it.
But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Having met her, I don't believe she
That's
was.
good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all.
As a matter of fact, we're going to get you in our team too. When the time comes to get released, I'm sure you will get released.
As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban.
You sure have a lot of influence. Probably far wider than the Electro Archon herself.
I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
About the next stop on my
After
journey.
leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh,
Sumeru.
Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. We better remember that name.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her.
Oh. My mistake. I guess we will be meeting her anyway.
I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Of course, I'll keep it in a safe place.
Keep it safe? Is that all you intend to do with it?
And what do you mean by that?
There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Oh, is that some kind of promotion? I mean, advertising.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
To be reunited with my sister, I guess.
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself.
Are you looking down on my ambition?
Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility.
Or maybe, do you even know that I'm not from this world? Well, she probably doesn't know. The thing is, well, you know, we will never get a vision because we are not from this world.
Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Okay, so I guess that's chapter 2 completed.
Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? I think you prefer me when I'm just teasing you, don't you?
Oh,
are you
I'm
sure?
So sorry.
Okay then. I'll keep it safe. There was me.
Who in their right mind?
I see. Your ambition should be perhaps the reason. Continue on your journey.
Will she still be here though? Let me get my fortune though.
Please. See that he stays safe.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom eternally.
Oh no, not this one. Oh, good fortune. Okay. Oh, we got Signora's crown. Rosaline Krishka. Lohit Pauter. This became a 4-star.
Stay safe.
I'm still missing one. Wait, where am I? Anyways, think for now, oh! Celebrate the results across the start. Oh! I got 400 privileges and a new wing! Just a minute, just a minute. Let me get this straight.
Of the electro.
No way. Let's see. I once knew a certain portable who wasn't me, by the way. The green guy jumped on an apple as he told the following story. I once knew a certain poet. He lived in an era when things... This green guy was certainly... certainly Benty. Wow, I thought it was a mecha sort of thing.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom.
Hey. Are we over? Oh, okay, so that's it for the Inazuma storyline. Well, now I'm a bit curious. Let's see what Aether has to say. Anything new?
Muso no Hitotachi is amazing! It can beat any enemy with a single slash!
But for Child, it might need 3 slashes.
Yeah. Anyway, if you mastered that technique, Paimon wouldn't have to worry about you for the rest of our journey.
So where can one learn that technique?
Yeah, where can one learn that technique? Quit looking at Paimon like that! Oh, okay. Paimon will keep an eye on you during our adventures. Did you know that Sanga no Miyakokomi, she's Watatsumi Island's divine priestess? In other words, she's the ruler of Watatsumi Island. The whole of Watatsumi Island is controlled by her. Paimon also wants to become a big shot like her.
What will you do after you become a big shot?
Then Paimon will deliver justice. For example, the suspect in question, known as the Traveler, ate 2 dango for lunch and only gave 1 to the victim, Paimon. This is a serious violation of Article 37, Fairness and Justice of the Paimon Decree.
Oh, may I ask how Your Excellency Paimon plans to resolve this issue?
Of course! As compensation for your wrongdoings, you will have to make even more dango for Paimon!
That sounds so evil. That laugh was so evil, Paimon.
Paimon wonders what the previous Shogun was like.
It appears that she was a person who understood the fleeting nature of things, and accepted the inevitable fate of departing this world one day.
After all, realizing the fragility of things in front of you makes you treasure them even more.
This way of thinking must have influenced Inazuma's aesthetics. This world is transient. People come and go. The fun times we shared, our companionship, and the delicious foods we got to savor. Those emotions and experiences are real things that existed at some point in time, not just empty concepts.
Even the clothes that the Shrine Maidens wear are quite unique.
I heard that after the Sakoku decree is lifted, Yae Miko plans to run a rental service where people can try on Shrine Maiden outfits as a tourist attraction in various places. Combined with the latest camera technology from Fontaine, it seems like a real Mora maker.
Oh!
The Shrine Maidens in the Grand Shrine even asked me if I knew any pretty girls who are willing to become models. All they need to do is dress up in a Shrine Maiden outfit and smile to the camera. They even asked me to be a model and said all I needed was some makeup.
What?
What?
I immediately shared this idea with Rosaria. I feel like they can do something similar at the Church of Favonius with the garments they wear.
Wait, I don't think that,
Sadly, Rosaria found the idea of it too troublesome.
maybe it's for the better.
So that's what it was about. In Twitter it was trending before about either wearing Shrine Maiden outfits.
Oh, I give Paimon a painting. Turns out it's not edible, but Paimon is still very happy with that gift.
Aoi? The general good shop owner? Let me see.
Here, but be careful. It was painted by a famous artist, Utamaro. It's quite valuable.
Utamaro? I think I've heard that name before.
Of course! Master Utamaro's work can be found all over Inazuma after all. Did you see one of them in Ayaka's residence? The one that Paimon has right now isn't too shabby either.
Oh, I remember now. One of those paintings was used by Yoimiya as kindling, right?
Huh? Kindling?
Yeah, I think Toma used it as padding for table leg.
The Komori Tea House is doing surprisingly well. They have a great number of visitors every day. Oh, we should also open a tea house! Paimon feels it'd be really profitable.
Well, if we do end up opening a tea house, then you're gonna be the boss for sure.
Huh? Deal! Paimon didn't think that you'd have so much faith in Paimon's abilities. Paimon will make sure to be a responsible manager and make our shop the best tea house into that.
I don't think it'd need to be managed. Do you remember Taromaru?
So that's what it was.
With the abolishment of the Vision Hunt decree, I guess the Sakoku decree will be the next one to go.
Here's hoping that everything goes well.
Let's encourage everyone to hold on for just a bit longer.
There's a mistake in here.
Yeah.
If we get the chance, let's find Atsuko and tell her that the sakura trees in her homeland are blooming.
How is that supposed to comfort her?
Well, even though she left Inazuma, it was just because she thinks that it was scary staying in Inazuma, so she left. She'd be very happy to know something like that. In any cases, what's up? Is there any more? Anyways, in any case, I guess that's it for the Archon quest in Inazuma. So, see you guys in the next stream.